Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Look at it all coming.
Oh no!
Oh no.
What the heck? Can he climb that whole thing?
All right. Shalom. Call HALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High. Name of His only begotten Son. Name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to our teachers, the elders, and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us the truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful scattered abroad. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. It's going to be a quick update going into what's going on with this Hurricane Milton. All right, it just passed. And this morning, we went out to assess the damages. Pretty much, a few parts of my privacy fence was blown away, with some limbs down, but nothing too major. The water YAHAWASHI was shy for that. But you have some people who didn't get as blessed or are not as blessed as us, man. You have some people that have, as you've seen, they had, whole alligators in their house, like this guy right here.
Oh my goodness. Holy shit.
So not only do you have to worry about the water in the house, now you got to worry about a gator, okay? A 9-foot, 10-foot gator in your house, and that right there is just terrifying. But that shows you why YAHAWASHI has to be feared. Or I saw videos of people, wading in, 4-foot, 5-foot, 6-foot water, trying to, get to a shelter, trying to find somewhere dry. A lot of people have lost their cars again. Cars all messed up. And you got, like I said, you had different animals in this water, not only gators, but you got, different, eels, electric eels. I've been seeing videos of electric eels all in the water, all type of stuff in that water, man. And that right there just shows you how quick the Lord can turn everything upside down. Not to mention their house is flooded, okay? Their house is flooded. And I'm grateful that, my house didn't get flooded, which I don't really live by any water. So the water YAHAWASHI shot for that. But a lot of people, their house is completely flooded, which destroys all your, all your furniture and stuff inside the house. So that's not a good thing, when your house gets flooded. But even, just to go as far as having that walking into your door and having the alligator in there, because these animals, they're trying to flee from the storm as well. They're trying to find a safe place from the storm as well. And this water will take certain animals, inland, a couple miles, and they'll try to hide in somebody's house, however they can get in. And this is why you see these things popping off, man. I hear people kept asking, can that gator climb that? Well, in case you didn't know,
Climb that whole thing?
Gators can climb fences. Okay, that's why and that's what the gator was, trying to do. He was trying to climb that fence. They can climb fences, man. Okay, and chase you down, and they're not as slow as you think. All right, so this is why YAHAWASHI has to be feared. The time we're coming into, hey, it's gonna get bad out here, man. Okay, it's gonna get bad. Let me grab this too. All right, this just came to my mind, so let me see if I can grab this. It says, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 8. It says, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. So the point of that scripture was the wild beasts shall change their places. So now you got an alligator that was once in a river. Now it's in your living room, okay, staring at you. You got an alligator in your backyard trying to jump the fence. These particular animals, they, invade, public spaces when their habitats are destroyed. All right. And a person that's not paying attention, they might get snatched up or bitten by one of these creatures. And that's going to be the judgment of YAHAWASHI. Okay, it says, and salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself from his secret place, or it's like from his secret chamber, because you're not going to be able to find his knowledge and wisdom so freely anymore, man. Okay, the Lord's going to take care of his elect. He's going to get them off the scene, and everybody else is going to be out here suffering, catching hell. I've seen a lot of videos and pictures of people's houses got trees on them. Cars destroyed. I had a video, I wanted to play it, but it's not, you know, this service isn't so great right now. But it was a video of somebody's house, and the car had blew up on the side of the house. All right, the car was on its side, sitting on the side of the house, and you know that just goes to show you how bad these winds were. And these winds were pretty bad, man. They was trying to, you know, break the door open. I have like these double twin doors, and to lead to my backyard, and the doors kept, you know, like swaying, like they wanted to break open. But gratefully, thankfully to YAHAWASHI, there was no serious damage. All right. I think some of my gutter kind of came off, which is simple fix. You just screw it back up. But for, like I said, for other people, they wasn't so blessed. All right, you could be sitting in your living room or coming back home to, you know, an alligator or a python or, you know, some kind of venomous snake in your house. You get bit, then you know the hospitals can't take you in. There's no way for the paramedics to get through these streets with all these trees in the middle of the streets, land in the streets. It's just, you know, shows you what the Lord can do. Just like that overnight, you know, he can destroy everything that you have and own. Okay, and this is why we fear YAHAWASHI, because we know that these plagues are only going to get worse. All right, you got a fire over there in Wyoming, you know, in which that's another land grab. You know, they're doing a lot of these, which they said that there's going to be a lot of shock level events leading up to this election, because they want, you know, ultimately to do a great reset. All right, that's what this devil wants to do. So let's grab a few more scriptures. All right, going right into it. It says, Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance. So, hey, when the Lord get pissed off, he sends spirits out for vengeance. Okay, death angels. Okay, and a lot of people already done died in the storm, much less than in the times that we're coming into. The next couple of days, you know, weeks, months, people are going to, you know, succumb to injuries and whatnot. All right. And just like, you know, when Helene came, you had a woman that was parked on the side of the street, and a sign fell over and, you know, went into her window and killed her on impact. So YAHAWASHI is showing you that he is not to be played with. And all you people that rejected YAHAWASHI, you are going to see the importance of what we've been doing all this time, man. Starting when I had elders and apostles of Great Millstone, prophesying and telling you, you know, what's to come, warning you. All right, bringing it back. It says, Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 28, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. You see? And that's what and that's what we're seeing. These death angels are appeasing the wrath of YAHAWASHI and using Esau as as their, you know, their vessel, okay, their instrument to bring it, you know, because Esau, he has the harp, he has all this, you know, the direct energy weapons. They're creating fires and hurricanes. Oh, another thing too, before the hurricane actually made land, you know, touched the land or made land contact, you had tornadoes, over like 40 something tornadoes, you know, so people's houses was getting torn apart. I got pictures and videos of that too. I might put it in the post-production. But you had people's houses that was getting torn apart, whole roofs getting ripped off just from the tornadoes. The hurricane ain't even got there yet. All right, because those winds were so strong, man. Those were some strong winds. It's almost 200 mile per hour winds. So you had people sitting in their living room with no roof, just looking at all the destruction, you know, that these storms have brought. People have lost everything. Okay, and that's the judgment of YAHAWASHI. That's why we say fear YAHAWASHI, because in the time of destruction, you want mercy. You want the Lord to have mercy upon you and your loved ones. It says fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. So you've seen that fire out there. You know, a lot of people are going to die of hunger. You know, a lot of people are going to get caught up in these different storms and death. All these were created for vengeance. Here's the point. Teeth of wild beasts. So you see, teeth of wild beasts, bringing it back right here. You see this creature, you know, it got some crazy teeth, man. But bringing it over here even more. All right, these gators, you see his mouth is open. You see those teeth? You see those teeth, man? Mouth wide open, teeth just glaring, you know? And whenever they get, whenever you walk up on the gator, they freeze like that. They think they're camouflaged. As soon as you come any closer, they snap and they move very fast. They can turn their heads and, grab a whole leg and rip it off. They got something called a death row. Imagine you walk in your house not, paying attention, and you come across this big guy, all right, and he put you in the death row. All right, he chomp on your leg and put you in the death row, man. All right, that's what the Lord will do to you. That's what the Lord will do to you, man. That's how the Lord can jack people up, and is jacking people up in these last days. People don't realize how terrifying the Lord is until that terror come upon them. All right, then that's when everybody want to, fear. It says, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. So people are getting punished to destruction in these last days, man. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Therefore, from the beginning, I was resolved and thought upon these things, and have left them in writing. All the works of the Lord are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season. So everything comes in its needful due season, man. Every needful thing comes in due season. So if it's time for you to be judged and, fix the music, that's going to come in its proper season. You see, people are living, in their own little worlds, in these last days. And I see that, especially when these storms come, people flee, they run, they get terrified, man. People are terrified from these storms, and it's just a storm. Imagine when the Lord rains fire upon this place, okay? If you're scared of some wind and water, imagine the Lord rains fire upon this place, man, because you ain't gonna be able to run from that. You can run from a hurricane, but you can't run from thermonuclear missiles where there's gonna be nowhere to hide, okay? You ain't gonna be able to book a hotel or go upstate to a family member's house when it's when these nukes rain upon this place. All right, it says, so that a man cannot say this is worse than that, for in time they shall all be well approved, and therefore praise ye the Lord with the whole heart and mouth, and bless the name of the Lord. You see, so praise ye YAHAWASHI. All right, that's why YAHAWASHI is greatly to be feared. Okay, let me see. It says, Psalm 66, verse 5, come and see the works of the Most High. He is terrible in his doings toward the children of men. Okay, he is terrible in his doings toward the children of men. All right, so a lot of people, they got, judged pretty bad. Like I said, I seen apartment complexes with whole, parking lots flooded. People, everybody's cars out there because everybody don't have full coverage. Okay, them cars is gone. All right. The Lord will judge you and really set you back. You see, I'm grateful that I have a garage. I can put my car in, so no trees fell on it, nothing like that. But that's just a blessing that Yahweh and the mercy that he shows his saints. All right, but everybody else don't get that. You got heathens out here, houses still flooded. They might not have, came across the alligator in the house yet and are about to this morning if they haven't already. And then, like I said, you might call the ambulance or 911 and they can't come and help you. All right. So, hey, man, fear YAHAWASHI. Let's go right here. But you already know we've been bringing this out nonstop. We're going to keep bringing it out. This is Psalm chapter 83, verse 15. So persecute them with thy tempest and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh. So a lot of people are going to come to respect and honor and reverence Yahweh after the storm, because that's what it takes sometimes. Jake got to see it to believe it. I noticed that, I have friends and family that was calling me, and they all of a sudden, they was saying stuff that I'll be saying in my videos. They be saying stuff that I've been telling them for years. Now they're repeating it back to me. Oh yeah, man, this the Lord, man. The Lord doing this, Lord. Oh, now you get it. You see. So the Lord got a way of making you a believer. It says, "Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yeah, let them be put to shame and perish. A lot of people are going to perish, and they're already perishing, man. All right. And there's more storms coming. Okay. This is just the calm before the storm. We ain't seen no real storms yet. We ain't seen no real hell yet. Okay. What is that, Salakia? It's just the beginning. It says Matthew chapter 24, verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. You see, so we ain't seen nothing yet. It's just the beginning. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, which bad times. What shall I do when these bad times shall come? Okay, so what you gonna do? Who you gonna call upon, man? And most of these people out here, they take the Lord for a joke. You see, they take the Lord for a joke. And now they, finding out the hard way. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. For all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. You see, the people, they're going to still continue to be demons and wicked, man, just to get destroyed. All right, like I said, you got people that, how whole houses was flooded. And then you got even worse where people got, a damn gator or electric eel in their house. People are getting electrocuted, from that water going into those, those power outlets. And then he's getting electrocuted in their house. And Esau ain't gonna tell you all this. He's not gonna put all this on the news. Nah, he gonna sugarcoat it. Make it seem all sweet. Oh yeah, we only got 10 deaths, and really it's probably like 1,000. All right, Esau ain't gonna tell you that though, man. Let me go right here. Because in this time we coming into where the Lord gonna start really turning things up. The Lord's gonna have mercy upon his He gonna have mercy upon his men. All right, let me see. What's that scripture? Let me see. I'm trying to find a particular scripture. But yeah, man. Like I say, it's called YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. Call YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. Call HALAL YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. The water YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. And I pray that all you sincere brothers and sisters out there are taken care of and good. All right. This is Job chapter 5, verse 12. It says, he disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so their hands cannot perform their enterprise, because they really want to destroy the elect. But that, all you're going to get is a bunch of 2/3 niggas and heathens. It says, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. They meet with darkness in the daytime, and grope in the noonday as in the night. But he saveth the poor from the sword. And that storm was a sword. It was, a modified weapon. Okay. They have something called weather warfare, where they can send a hurricane. And like I told you, it was like 40, 50 tornadoes before the hurricane even made land. So people's houses was getting swallowed up by tornadoes here in Florida before the hurricane even came. It says, from their mouth and from the hand of the mighty. So the poor hath hope. We have hope. And iniquity stoppeth her mouth. So we have hope, man. All right. For those that serve and believe in YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI, we have hope. And this is why I said in my last video, if you don't know YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI, you're through. The Lord got judgments planned for you, man. If you don't praise and serve YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI, you're through. People talking about, oh, can we come over? No. Do you serve YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI? No. You go to church every Sunday. Go call upon your God. Okay? It says, behold, happy is the man whom the Most High correcteth. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. And we all get chastened. For he maketh sore and bindeth up. He woundeth, and in his hands make whole. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. So we're going to be delivered, man. The Lord going to deliver his select. Lord going to be a part of that number. And all these different troubles and plagues that come leading up into the final plague, which is thermonuclear destruction, the Lord is going to deliver you. Okay? Shall no evil or bad time touch thee. But everybody else, not so much. Scripture 10,000, and 1,000 shall not fall at thy right hand, and 10,000 at thy left. Roughly paraphrasing. So it's gonna be dead bodies all over the place. You got people in North Carolina after that storm hit. They said you open their door and you got bodies in your front yard. Okay, they're finding bodies in trees, body parts scattered all over the town. Okay, because when that water sees, it leaves all the destruction it brought right where it's at. All right. It says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. I wasn't afraid. I know, the brothers was not afraid. Matter of fact, we was giving all praise to YAHAWASHI. Okay? It says, at destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. And we laughing at the destruction and famine that's coming, man. We seeing people with whole roofs gone, people that got drowned out, cars destroyed. And we thankful that Yahweh should have mercy upon us. But all you unbelievers, the Lord is just judging you. This is a part of your judgment. Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. So we're not going to be afraid of these beasts of the earth, man. A crocodile in your house. The Lord going to keep us from this. Like you remember the movie I Am Legend, right? In the beginning of the movie, he was hunting with his dog and they chasing a deer, and a lion, a pride of lions came and took that deer. And them lions could have turned on his ass and tore him to pieces, tore him to shreds. But Will Smith character, who was a Jake, the lion just, act like he wasn't even there. They took the deer and they left, and he just gave him the deer. Okay? So some of us are gonna be better off than others. All right? You ain't gonna have to worry about an alligator chomping on your leg, but most of you people, you will. It says, at destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. So the beasts are gonna be at peace with you, man. You shall be in league with the stones of the field. It's like you're gonna blend in with everything around you, and the next person they're gonna be seen. It says, thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace, and thou shalt visit thy habitation, and shalt not sin. So our habitation tabernacle is gonna be in peace, and it is. I ain't gonna lie, I got some good sleep. I got some good sleep, man. The water, Yahawashi, no windows broke. No water came into my house. Like I said, the only thing that pretty much happened was my privacy fence in certain places got broken, but my neighbors was already out this morning fixing it. I ain't had to go out there and fix nothing. They was already out there fixing it, putting it back together. It's a temporary fix, but, eventually we'll get, a better, stronger fence. And, it's all good. Okay, so the water, Yahweh Shai, to all you sincere brothers and sisters that pray for brothers, the water, Yahweh Shai, to all you, believers out there that's been, sincerely, hearkening unto this word, and may the Lord bless you and your families, man. Judges chapter 10, verse 13, it says, yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. So all you niggas out there that serving other gods, guess what? You forsook the true God, and now you're going to face the music. Wherefore I will deliver you no more. The Lord's not going to continue to deliver you. Go and cry unto the gods which you have chosen. Call upon Jesus. Call upon Buddha. Call upon Allah. Call upon whoever the hell you'll be, praising. And let's see if he deliver you. Let's see if he saves you. Let's see if he, get that water out of your house to turn your lights back on. It says, let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. So let them deliver you. In NLT, yet you have abandoned me and served other gods. So you abandoned Yahweh Shai. So I will not rescue you anymore. Go and cry out to the gods you have chosen. Let them rescue you in the time of your distress. And I've been hearing people say, man, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. So they already thinking about that. That's heavy on their minds. I might die. Okay? And this is why it's the time to repent, get right, and come back to Yahweh Shai before that judgment comes upon you. Because it's easier to say it, but when you in that moment, you're going to be terrified, man. Freaking the hell out. I want to grab this in the NLT. It says, Job chapter 5, verse 19, it says, from 6 disasters he will rescue you. Even in the 7th, he will keep you from evil. He will save you from death in time of famine, from the power of the sword in time of war. You will be safe from slander and have no fear when destruction comes. You will laugh at destruction and famine. Wild animals will not terrify you. You see? So this guy, he walked into his house and said, listen to what he said when he opened that door. And look at all the water pouring out. Look at all that water just pouring out of his house when he opened the door. And man, that's pain, man. That's hell right there. You open your door, you probably, own your house. You got to pay for all these damages. FEMA already said they ain't got no money. They gave the people in North Carolina $750 and didn't tell them it was a loan. So you got to pay that back. And if you don't pay it back, they're going to come back and take whatever else you have. You see? It's all according to their plan. But look at this.
Oh, my goodness.
Holy shit.
He said, holy shit. You seen the gator's mouth open up. Look at it. Fear YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, man. And these gators, they can see in the dark. Okay, that's why they have those reflective eyes. They can see in the dark, man. Okay, I saw a video. It was a gator just, poached up in the water. It was like a stream coming through. His mouth was open, waiting for something to fall in his mouth. Okay. It says, verse 23, verse 22, it says, you will laugh at destruction and famine. Wild animals will terrify you. And I haven't left the house yet, but I'm going to leave the house in a little bit and go out and assess the damages, which I've obviously left my house to see the damages around my house. Like I said, the only thing that's happened was the fences. I'm surprised my palm tree didn't blow down, but the fences got a little messed up, which is all right. But, as you leave your house, you might, ride down the street and see more damages. Trees blocking the streets, whole houses with trees in them. I always see that people who have their, a house, they may have a beautiful home, pay it off. It's your house, it's your home, and a tree can go right through the center of it, And then that brings in what? Water, because the storm is still going. The water don't stop because the tree going in your house. That brings the water in your house. That brings, flood and water damage. It could just be real bad, all bad, man. That's why we fear YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. And this storm came out of nowhere. It says, you will be at peace with the stones of the field, and the wild animals will be at peace with you. So the wild animals going to be at peace with brothers, man. All right? You brothers going to come across a wild, vicious beast in the times we're coming into, and they're going to be at peace with you. They might even be used to help deliver you. Somebody might be chasing you, and the Lord may have an alligator tear their leg off. Okay? It says, you will know that your home is safe. So we know our home is safe. We already knew our home was safe. You will know that your home is safe when you survey your possessions. Nothing will be missing. Call HALAL, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi, BAHASHAM, QADASH, the water Yahweh, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi. That's heavy. That's heavy. He says, you will know that your home is safe when you survey your possessions. Nothing will be missing. That's what I did when I got up this morning. I went around and looked around and surveyed the home, and nothing was missing. My car is intact. My house is intact. Call YAHWH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI for that. All right. My fence, not so much, but it was an old fence. A little storm could blow that fence apart. But then we're going to get a new fence, So the water YAHWH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI for that. You will have many children. Your descendants will be as plentiful as grass. So you're going to have many children, man. All right. In the kingdom to come, hey, man, we're going to be good. Okay. Your children are going to be good. Hey, my son, he sleeps like a rock. He pretty much slept through the whole storm. It wasn't no crying, All praise to the water YAHWH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Man, we are forever grateful for YAHWH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI for giving us this truth and this understanding and guiding us in these last days, because most people don't get this mercy. Okay. I want to bring that back again, man. It says, you will know that your home is safe when you survey your possessions. Nothing will be missing. You will have many children. Your descendants will be plentiful as grass. And you see how much grass. I'm looking at the grass right now. And every blade, we're going to have thousands and thousands and thousands of children, man. You know, it's going to become millions because we're going to never die. We're going to live for eternity in our kingdom, man. All right, so Tawadi Yahawadah Shem Yahshai for this, man. Tawadi Yahawadah Shem Yahshai for you know, these are great experiences. They bring you closer to Yahawadah Shem Yahshai. If you just was living all, you know, good all the time, you wouldn't know Yahawadah Shem Yahshai. But times like this, it makes you really, you know, grateful and consider Yahawadah Shem Yahshai. So Tawadi for that. With that being said, I'm going to say Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Baba Bar. Praise, lessons be edifying to the whole for life. Shalom.